Hello and welcome to Silent Creativa. Today we will create a mess. To be fair, I don't exactly know how this will come out, but we will give it a go. I ordered a very cheap dollhouse kitchen thing on the internet. You can get this on eBay, Wish, and I ordered this from Jom, I don't know. First I thought I ordered the living room, but it was the kitchen, which was quite okay for me. First things first, I'm now at the second day of filming, and I decided editing now because I thought it's a bit funnier for me too when I don't know where this will go. To the package itself, I think it's quite well packed and in a good quality for the price. And you should have everything you need to build the room exactly like on the package. You should have glue inside it. I don't know exactly if I lost it or it's not there. Just let's be honest, it's not there. There are a ton of ways where it could be. I don't have the slightest idea. If you want to build the dollhouse kitchen step by step, the booklet is great. Um, I decided to skip the things that are normally there. First, I thought I would like to leave everything like it is, but then I decided to skip it and make it more into something that is my own. And yeah, I wasn't quite sure about the theme and just started building, and yeah, it went a little bit strange, I think. Also, I decided to skip on most of the parts that are made from the paper and just do it from polymer clay. If I will do this, we will see while I am making this. So the first thing I decided to change was the floor. Here you see me cut it out, but I took another color to match my own taste in the first place. So when I first opened the package, it was like, oh, this is cute and adorable, and yeah, you don't want to make it into anything Halloween themed or scary. And then when I saw the table, it was like, oh yeah, fortune teller. The fortune teller theme switched to fortune teller slash witch. And then I thought you have to do it like a real wallpaper and to cut it to stripes and just put it onto the wall. And because witches always are associated with moisture, the wallpaper has to come off a little bit and be scraped off. And yes, later I noticed, okay, witches are not normally associated with moisture, but doesn't matter. Um, yeah, so I went a little bit crazy with the walls. Though I was in the mood to make everything a little bit darker, I decided the day theme of the window was not what I liked to have, so I switched it to night. I first thought to color the furniture piece by piece. Yeah, I skipped that and glued them together later and colored the rest of it completely because that was much easier than to color every single damn piece. So, yeah, let's call it learning by doing. To be honest, gluing all the little pieces together is sorry. Um, yeah, it's quite difficult. I used the epoxy glue again, which was a little bit dry at the time, and so yeah. Um, Take your time with it and be patient. I nearly throw this one into the trash, and yeah, it will get a little bit more messy with smaller pieces later. Though I skipped checking everything and looking if everything is there, yeah, I'm always searching for anything, and I'm not quite sure at the moment if I glue everything in place, the right place. Yeah, we will see in the end how many parts I will have left over. What you can't see now is that I changed the glue again from normal crafting glue to the epoxy glue again. Yes, and I corrected the sink nearly 1,000 times. These tiny pieces are nothing for my sausage fingers. Instead of the flower fabric for the table, I used a kind of velvet, which was quite thick, but it worked quite well after I glued it in place like it was mentioned on the booklet. A crystal globe on the table was something I thought would work quite nice, but to make the holder for it was the hell. Um, to bend the wire into the directions was quite easy, but to glue them in place on the paper thing that came with the set was very annoying and difficult. Though I thought the chalkboard on the wall was quite cute, I decided to change it into a Ouija board to match the witch theme a little bit, because at the moment I just had things that were more in the fortune teller direction, and to give the witch part a little bit more space, I made this. Yeah, quite obvious. I made some things that were mentioned in the booklet, like the lamp here, and then I did a lot of things that weren't already there, but I thought they would match the theme I was going for. So these will be little cards. First, I thought to make fortune teller cards, but I skipped it to normal play cards because drawing on the details was yeah, quite difficult. Finally, I was able to put some of the things together and yeah, tried to attach the lamps and everything. Though this was the first time I was working with lighting and things like that, I was a little bit skeptical, but yeah, I never thought that it would be that easy. After the lights worked, I decided that I need a lot more decorations because the room was quite empty at this moment. So I went outside and took some dried flowers and made, some little herb bouquet things from it to glue them on the wall. I thought the window was looking a little bit too big at this point, so yeah, I decided to give it a little bit separation, and it was not the wisest decision to make it at this point, but after all it worked and I'm quite pleased with it. But maybe I should have planned out everything a little bit better and did this in front of gluing the window frame into the... Though it's quite difficult to see, these things are two beads I made a potion bottle out of. And yeah, then I glued a lot of stuff I had laying around into the cupboard and fill everything with some unnecessary details, like some crystals now, and yeah. And though I still thought I need some more details for the witch, I made a broom out of a popsicle stick and some of the dried flowers. And now, on to the most annoying part. First, I thought I would like to make a whole set of teacups and dishes, and yeah. I decided to do just one because it was quite difficult to work on this small proportion. At this point, I have to say everyone who makes miniature food and stuff out of polymer clay has my respect. To form the cauldron and get it to the same size, or nearly the same size as the crystal globe, I added a marble inside that was totally unnecessary because I colored it later, and yeah, at least I wasted it. But anyway, it went quite okay. Though I was unable to mix a copper color, I decided to dry brush the cauldron later and the potion bottle I made, which made it quite nice. It was quite tricky to do the design on the dishes and the cup, but yeah, after all, I think they are okay. Then I glued everything in place. Yeah, and then it was time to do the cover. And this is one of the parts I was not so pleased with because you have to glue everything in place, and to get this in the right position was not as easy as I hoped it would be. But after all, I finished it, and you may see some glue at points where it don't belong, but finally my little fortune teller doll kitchen thing was ready. And here you see the final thing. Thank you for watching, and have a nice time.